Most senators on the Senate Finance Committee, which has spent weeks traveling the country to hear from witnesses on Finance Minister Bill Morneau's proposed tax changes, want the government to axe the plan or delay it for a year. There's too much uncertainty and too much confusion for the government to proceed with the timelines it suggested. The government has not taken the time to ensure that any unintended consequences are minimized and that the benefits outweigh the negative effects, said the committee chair, Conservative Sen. Percy Mockler, Conservative Sen. Elizabeth Marshall and Independent Sen. Ann Cools unveiled the committee's findings at a press conference in Ottawa Wednesday morning. Mockler said that the committee's study is not some exercise to embarrass the government. He added that Morneau endorsed its investigation at the outset. Mockler said the committee held 30 public hearings and heard from 138 witnesses, while 32 organizations provided the committee with written submissions. After hearing many compelling stories, said Mockler, the committee is recommending that the government withdraw its proposal to amend the Income Tax Act with respect to Canadian-controlled corporations. If Morneau insists on proceeding, the committee recommends the government delay implementing its proposals until January 2019. The committee released its findings hours before Morneau is expected to release details of the government's planned changes to the tax practice of income sprinkling. Morneau was criticized for unveiling controversial new proposals to change tax practices, such as income sprinkling, which lets business owners use their private corporations to move income over to family members subject to lower tax rates, in the dead of summer. Now the minister is under fire for releasing details the very day the House is expected to rise. Here it is, December 13th, the Commons is getting ready to close, MPs are going home to their constituencies to celebrate Christmas, and here we are, we've left small businesses in a lurch. We've ruined their summer and now we're going to ruin their Christmas, said Marshall, echoing a similar line Conservative Deputy Leader Lisa Raitt delivered in question period Tuesday. In the Commons yesterday, Morneau suggested families who sprinkle their income will have a year to prepare before the new rules come into effect. Marshall noted the government has been quiet about changes it intends to make to the capital gains rules. Cools said she hopes the report will convince Morneau to listen to Canadians, to withdraw his proposals and undertake a comprehensive review of the tax system. Cools also said the committee heard from physicians who are now considering moving their practices outside of Canada. Marshall said that while the committee would prefer to see Morneau scrap the changes and embark on a major review, senators acknowledge that the minister has indicated his determination to make the changes. If that's the case, said Marshall, Morneau should take the next year to do his homework. He should do the homework that hasn't been done so far, which would include an impact analysis on what this is going to do to the economy, to small business, what it's going to do to our healthcare system, and defer it for 1 year until he gets the homework done, said Marshall. While most of the senators on the committee agree with the report, committee Deputy Chair Senator Andre Pratt and Senator Eric Forrest disagreed, according to a media release.